can't tell you how glad I am that you could come over and just, visit.
I'm afraid I've talked too much shop to Doug, though.
Huh? Oh, no, not at all. I'm sorry. I guess I'm sort of preoccupied.
Dinner next time, all right?
Okay. Huh? I'd love to watch that gadget of yours turn out a whole dinner.
Let's go, Kathy. I mean, I do have to get to work early tomorrow. I'll be in touch, Sid, okay?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, and thanks again.
Disapprove, neighbors?
What did you say, Tootie?
I say, disapprove. Oh, I'm sorry.
We agreed not to speak that way, not even when we're alone.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Did you approve of the neighbors?
Yes. On the whole, yes, I think so. What did you think of her?
Well, it's hard to get used to these big, clumsy people, you know. But I rather liked her. She's a little inquisitive, but I guess that's natural. It's nothing I can't handle.
He's a good man. He does have that stupid short-sightedness they all have. But I think he'll do.
Well, I don't care what you told them about us hardly drinking. I want a good solid slug of bourbon.
Okay. Something happened?
What?
Did he tell you where they're from? Where they moved here from?
No, I don't think so.
Well, she's a pretty close-mouthed one. Aren't you even going to put any water or anything with it?
He's quite a guy, that Sid.
How do you mean?
But when Tootie... what kind of a name is that, anyway? Anyway, when she called him an inventor, she sure wasn't kidding. Did she say anything about where they came from?
I told you I spent the whole evening trying to find out where they're from. But she's slippery as an eel. I didn't get to first base.
People don't give things away. You have to be suspicious when a man wants to give something away. I think he was completely cracked, except that crazy math of his works. So does his engine.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
He wants to give it to me. Now, you can't tell me there isn't a catch in that somewhere. He just wants to give it to me. The whole thing, no strings attached.
Give you what?
He's got this machine, this motor, this engine. Designed it, built it himself, he says, invented it. Draws its power from sunlight, sun rays. Now, there's a difference, and it's just gonna blow the whole world up. That's all.
A bomb? You mean a bomb?
Oh, no, just the opposite, I guess you could say. Only, good Lord, the mess it could make. It's like we made a wrong turn 100 years ago or so, all of us, our whole society, and what he wants to do is to back up and make the proper turn. But you just can't wipe out. It's a very scary thing. Kathy. What am I gonna do?
Well, I don't really understand the problem yet, Doug.
Okay. He's got a machine that takes its power from the sun, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and that's about the size of a small vacuum cleaner, and it could power a city. It could. I've seen it. I've seen the blueprints. I've learned the math. Learned it, mind you, in half an hour. And all our old math, everything I spent my life learning, it's all just silly kid stuff.
Did you say he wants to give all this to you?
Now, figure what it means. Everything we know is down the drain. Just think about oil. You've got 50 billion or so barrels of oil tucked away, and you're using it to make the world market go where you want it to go. All of a sudden, your 50 billion barrels of oil aren't worth the price of half a dozen loaves of yesterday's bread. It's not going to make you happy. It's going to make you feel very, very restless and insecure. Or you manufacture, or all your money is in something or other power and light company, or you work in a gas station, or you're a coal miner, or I don't care, you're anything. Whatever you do for a living, it's dead. And Sid wants to give the damn thing to me. Maybe I don't blame him.
Wouldn't there be a lot of money in it?
For us? Millions. Hell, more like billions.
Take it.
I'm not even sure money would have much value anymore. apart from everything else, I've got this feeling I'm being used.
There's a very good chance that Doug is being used. In a good cause, perhaps, but used all the same. There's a worn-out old cliché that says you can't make an omelet without breaking an egg. All well and good. But what if the egg that's getting broken is the world you've grown up in, the only world you know? It could make you feel pretty uncomfortable. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Doug Sellers didn't have a very good night's sleep. He and Kathy spent most of what was left of the night talking about their new next-door neighbors, Sid and Tootie Jones. That is an odd name, Tootie, isn't it? At any rate, Doug's mood isn't the best this morning.
I'm going to have a talk with old Driscoll today.
About Sid's gadget, the solar thing?
About how hard the guy's working trying to give it away. There's something spooky about that. I don't like being spooked.
You said Sid's crazy to give the thing away. Aren't you doing the same thing if you tell Mr. Driscoll?
If I decide to take that nutty engine from Sid, and I haven't made my mind up yet. I couldn't possibly handle it on my own. It's going to take a lot of money to get a solar-powered motor in production. I'm not even sure Driscoll Motors is big enough.
But won't you have to give some of it to Mr. Driscoll if you bring him into it?
Only if I decide to accept from Sid. And if I do, the whole thing was a gift to me in the first place.
Well, I just thought... Oh, well, you know best.
If you want the truth, I don't know a damn thing. Except that I'm sitting on a keg of very high explosive, and it's making me very uneasy. So, that's it, Mr. Driscoll. The motor works. I saw it work, and it's just... You wouldn't believe it without seeing it. I studied the engine, too, and it would be simpler to make than most of what we're doing now. Simplest thing you ever saw, really. Except it's based on a completely new concept.
My first reaction, Doug, is nonsense.
Sure, that'd be anybody's first reaction.
But not yours?
Well, mine at first, yes. But then I saw the damn thing, Mr. Driscoll. I saw it.
No doubt in your mind now?
None. I'm as skeptical by nature as you are, but the thing works. And it's going to knock everything we know right out the window.
Well, that won't be permitted, of course. What I'm interested now is... He offered you all rights?
Yes.
You sign any papers, either of you?
No, I said I wanted time to think it over.
You say this thing works, and I'm prepared to take your word for it. I want 50% of the rights. Straight down the middle. You agree to that?
Well, sure,
I'm
but
going to call Al Dobson. He can get the ball rolling faster than anybody I know. I'll get Ed Cahill moving on it, too. When can you get this, what's his name, the inventor in here?
Look, Mr. Driscoll, all I wanted to do was to tell you about this thing and ask your advice. Now, as
You've told me, and I'm advising you. Now, you pass the ball to me, and I run with it, right?
Mr. Driscoll, I don't have a ball to pass.
If you don't have a ball, we know where it is. Your inventor has fumbled it, and we'll take it over. He's no businessman, Sid. Would he have offered to give you a thing like solar energy if he were a businessman?
Well, the thing is...
maybe we don't actually have the ball yet, but we...
Look, Mr. Driscoll, you said... What was it you said? I told you it was going to knock everything we know right out the window, and you said that wouldn't be permitted. Now you talk as if you want to go ahead with it.
It'll be suppressed. Don't you worry about that, Doug boy. They'll buy us out.
Oh.
You think the oil industry would let a gadget like this go on the market? Not in a million years. And the auto manufacturers? Good Lord. Think what it would mean to them, just the retooling alone. Don't you worry about it, Doug. They'll buy us out.
I don't think Sid Jones will go along with that.
He'll go along. I told you, he's fumbled. When you fumble, you lose the ball.
Oh, hello, Kathy.
Hi. I washed the breakfast dishes, did 2 loads of laundry, and vacuumed the living room. I figured it was time to take a break. You mind?
Oh, mind? No, I'm delighted. Come on in. Let's go in the sitting room. Living room. Oh, Which do you call it?
Living room. It doesn't matter.
Well, anyway, come on in and sit down. I didn't have anything to do either. I was just... Oh, I forgot to turn off the television.
That's a television set?
Oh, you know Sid. It's one of his inventions. He'll drive me crazy with his inventions one of these days.
But the screen's the wrong shape. It's so big. It looks... What it looks like when you turn it off is a full-length mirror.
Well, that's the idea, I guess. People would rather have a mirror in their sitting room than a box with that big blank screen staring at them. Oh, I don't know. I don't try to keep up with Sid's inventions.
Doug says he's very good.
Oh, yes. He's good.
Doug says he's way ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time?
Yeah. You know, inventing things the world just isn't ready for yet. Like that solar energy thing.
Well, he is very advanced in his thinking. Yes. Sid is very advanced. And he's worried about the... Oh, what do you call it? The ecology.
Yeah. Tootie, Doug was very upset last night.
Oh?
Sid wanted to give him that solar energy thing. I mean, you just hand it over to him. Let him take out the patents and take all the credit and make all the money.
Oh. Sid didn't tell me he'd gone that far.
Why would anybody want to do a thing like that, Tootie? You know, it looks funny. Actually, how it looks to Doug is suspicious. Why doesn't Sid apply for the patents himself? That's what anybody else would do.
He can't.
He can't?
We're not, we aren't American citizens.
Well, I can't see what difference that would make, really. There are plenty of American patents held by people who are citizens of other countries. Doesn't Sid know that?
Well, we're... Kathy, I don't know exactly what they'd call us. Unregistered aliens. Something like that. We're actually not in the country legally. We don't have any papers or any of that.
I see. Tootie, where are you from?
I can't tell you. Maybe Sid will want to later on. I expect he will. But I'm afraid I've already told you more than he'd want me to right now.
Damn it, Doug, what is this thing you've dumped in my lap?
What do you mean?
There's something mighty queer going on. I called Al Dobson and told him to get the ball rolling. Didn't tell him a damn thing except it was a solar-powered motor. And he had me back on the phone 20 minutes later. 20 minutes! Saying the thing was already out of hand and he had to know more.
Out of hand?
They want it. Everybody wants it. Ed Cahill says...
Ed Cahill, the patent lawyer?
They called him. The patent office called him. Now, you can believe that or not, but that's what Ed Cahill told me. They'd been hearing talk about solar energy down there, they said, and they called him.
Well, it looks like...
Somebody's pushing this thing. That's what it looks like to me. Somebody very big.
Well, after all, solar power...
I want you to see this, whatever his name is, this kook that's trying to give the rights away. I want you to get this paper signed.
What is it?
Don't waste time reading it. It's a simple release. Later on, there'll be reams of paperwork, but right now, I want that release signed.
All right, Mr. Driscoll.
And Doug.
Yes?
If you don't get that release signed, or if this nutty solar thing turns out to be phony, I'm going to bury you so deep they'll never dig you out.
I should never have talked to Driscoll about Sid's invention.
What happened?
Oh, hell broke loose. As nearly as I can figure, Driscoll's committed himself in 2 or 3 places without having a damn thing to deliver. Everything's moving so fast, it's a mess, that's all.
Dear. I talked to Tootie this morning, like you said.
Hmm? You find out anything?
They're what she called unregistered aliens. She said that herself. They're in the country illegally.
Oh, good Lord.
Doug, what does it mean?
I don't know what what it means. Trouble, that's for sure.
That was why he wanted to turn the invention over to you, Tootie said. He doesn't have any papers or anything. I mean, no ID, no Social Security, nothing. And he knew he'd get into trouble, I guess, if he started messing around with patents and all that.
He's in trouble, all right.
Why? You going to do something about it?
I'm going to call Driscoll and tell him.
Oh, Doug, do you think you ought to? Couldn't you just... Oh, poor Sid. What about him, Doug?
I'm afraid that'll just have to be his problem. I've got a couple of my own.
Well, but do you have to tell Mr. Driscoll?
Look, I've been working for Driscoll for over 8 years. I'm one of the top men in the company. I met Sid for the first time last night. Now, which one am I supposed to be loyal to?
Yes, Driscoll here.
Mr. Driscoll, this is Doug Sellers.
Did you get that release signed?
Not yet. I just found out something I think you ought to know. The inventor, Sid Jones, the guy's not an American citizen. He's in the country illegally.
Say that again.
He's in this country illegally.
A spy.
No, I'm sure it's nothing like that. He's, I know him, Mr. Driscoll. I don't think he's a spy.
I might have known. Solar energy, my foot. He's a lousy spy. That thing of his is probably some kind of bomb or something. He's made you believe that...
Come on, Mr. Driscoll. I'm not that stupid. That engine that I saw last night was...
All right, I'll fix his wagon. You watch me. Thinks he can make a fool of Thomas P. Driscoll, does he?
What are you going to do?
Never you mind.
Oh, boy.
What'd he say?
He's decided Sid's a spy. I guess he means to blow the whistle on him.
You don't think he is, do you? Sid? A spy?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Shouldn't we go over and tell them? I mean, after all, if they're in trouble, it's our fault, too, isn't... Well, at least it's partly our fault.
Yes, things seem to be moving along very nicely.
Nicely? Sid, he thinks you're a spy.
Oh, Tootie, I'm sorry, but... Well, I always tell Doug everything, you know.
It's all right, Kathy.
Oh, please don't feel badly about it, either of you. It's all right. The patent office was interested, you say. That sounds very good.
Don't you think you ought to... Look, I mean, old Driscoll is going to do something. And that's for sure. And if you're not in this country legally...
It's all right, Doug. Really it is. Did you say this Mr. Driscoll gave you a paper he wanted me to sign?
Well, yes.
Do you have it with you?
Yes. Sid,
Hmm?
there is something very odd about all this. I mean, you're giving away... Sid, do you realize what you're giving away?
Yes.
But tell them, Sid. Don't you think they have a right to know after all that's happened?
Yes. I want to show you something, Doug. You and Kathy.
Oh, the TV. It's another of his inventions, Doug, the television. Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Actually, it isn't a television set at all, except as you break the word down. Tele for distant seeing. Even so, it isn't that kind of distance. And I get only one picture on it. Always the same picture.
Only one picture?
Yes, I'll show you. That's the picture.
Oh, it's not very pretty, is it?
Looks more like a moonscape than anything else. Except for those mounds or domes or whatever they are scattered around. How come it's black and white?
There isn't any color there, Doug. In the scene we're watching, you'd see it if there were. It's just gray. There's no color at all.
Is it a movie? A science fiction movie or something like that?
Oh, no. It's quite real.
Well, it can't be the moon unless the other side has put domes up there and we don't know about it.
No, it isn't the moon.
Tell them, Sid.
It's our home. Tootie's and mine. That's where we came from. That's where we've always lived.
An alien world, old enough and weathered enough to look like our moon. Well, we've all heard or read stories about such places. That was fiction, of course. But it hasn't been so very long since it was only in fiction that men put on spacesuits and blasted off from Earth and later walked on the moon. Today's science fiction has an unsettling way of becoming tomorrow's fact. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Doug and Kathy Sellers are watching spellbound, but more than a little repelled, a television picture. Something like a television picture, at least, on a screen that becomes a full-length mirror when it's turned off. The picture is a dismal one, a bleak landscape, gray, rocky, and barren as the moon's surface, except for several dome-like structures placed here and there at apparent random. This, Sid and Tootie Jones claim, is their home.
There's no place like that on this planet, Sid. No place that I ever saw or heard of.
It's on this Earth. We're not space travelers.
Oh, I don't blame you for wanting to leave it, wherever it is.
Well, if you're not space travelers, then what kind of travelers are you?
Let's all sit down. It's a long story.
Shall I turn it off, Sid?
No. Leave it on. Somebody might come out of one of the domes. They'd be interested in that.
What kind of travelers, Sid?
You've already guessed it, I think. Yes, we're time travelers.
Time travelers?
Then when is that? That picture you've got on the screen.
Two questions there, really. Where and when? To answer the first, it's right here, Doug. Right in this very neighborhood, on this very spot.
Well, then...
When?
Yeah.
The year you're looking at is 3987. A little over 2,000 years from now.
And that's what this neighborhood looks like?
That's what the whole world looks like, Doug. Worse. This is a garden spot.
Oh, it's some kind of trick, isn't it? I mean, it's just something you invented.
More like something you invented. You, all of you, in the next few generations. That's misuse of the Earth's resources. All of your mistakes carried out to their final, inevitable conclusion. You're looking at the end product of your era's short-sightedness.
I just don't believe it.
Well, there it is. You can see it.
Well, then it wasn't it wasn't bombed out?
The A-bomb, the H-bomb, all the alphabetical bombs that came after? No, they were never used. Except to waste the Earth's substance and terrify its people.
There, on the screen. Somebody's coming out of the B7 dome. Can you see who it is, Sid?
No, not to be sure. Forex, most likely. I think it was his turn at B7.
What's he wearing that thing for? Looks like a spacesuit.
Well, that's what it is. We call them Atmos suits. There's no atmosphere now. None, at least, that's breathable. Except underground, where we convert it.
Good Lord.
Yes, we live underground. We come out now only to run tests. The toxicity of what's left of the atmosphere isn't very stable. We have to draw it in and purify it, so we need to keep abreast of what we're up against.
And pump the impurities back out?
Yes.
And that increases the toxicity?
Yes. The problem isn't solved. We're living by stopgap measures. We have some time, though. There's a lot of air out there, even though most of it is poison. And there aren't very many people to breathe what we salvage.
How many?
Well, in B7... Oh, no, you mean worldwide?
Yeah.
Oh, around 700,000. Between 7 and 8.
In the whole world?
Actually, that's a lot. It was down closer to 100,000 when we finally got the underground communities established. We were that close to extinction.
We're the only survivors. Everything else is gone.
We're here on a mission. You must have realized that.
What kind of a mission?
A very simple one. We're here to save the world.
Sergeant Wilson.
Yeah, I want to talk to the chief of police.
He's out of town. What can I do for you?
Listen, I'm Thomas P. Driscoll of Driscoll Motors. I want to report a spy.
Report a spy. Beg to give me the details.
I can only give the chief the details.
No way, Mr. Driscoll.
I offer you a spy, a genuine spy, and you won't put me... All right. I'm coming over there. By God, I pay my taxes, and I'm entitled... I'll be over there in 10 minutes.
Did you say save the world? You're here to save that world 2,000 years from now?
That world, which of course is simply this one grown old. That's a dead world. It's beyond saving in our time. We have a few 100,000 people living inside it. Like people on one of your life rafts. If the people on the raft aren't rescued, they'll die. The same with our people. They'll die, or their grandchildren will, or their grandchildren. We few have survived the catastrophe temporarily.
And so you've come back here, back to our time with...
With the only treatment that can possibly save the world. We have a cure for its sickness, and we mean to administer it. Call me one of the doctors. There are many of us.
Many of you?
Oh, yes, one man could never do it. Your Mr. Driscoll was very right about that, Doug. We have many people in this time, some of them in very high places where pressure can be applied, where red tape can be bypassed.
Speaking of Driscoll, Sid, I think you ought to...
Don't worry about it. It isn't important. Now, will you let me sign that paper he gave you?
All right.
I've read that the people of your time set great store by pieces of paper with signatures on them.
What are these numbers you put under the signature?
Oh, that's just to make it thoroughly legal. That's my designation in my own time. 6D48M. We have numbers instead of names, although we still use nicknames. Mine actually is Sid from 6D.
My designation is 2T93K. Tootie. 2T.
That's kind of a cute name, though, once you get used to it.
Well, if you had time travel, I mean, why did you wait until the world got into such a state?
Time translation is a relatively recent discovery.
But why this particular time? I mean, why not earlier or later?
Oh, no, irreversible damage has been done at this time. As a matter of fact, it was at this time and point that the depletion of resources began accelerating so rapidly that it got out of control. Any later would have been too late. Well, much earlier, you wouldn't have had the technology needed to use what we wanted to give you.
I hope I haven't spoiled it for you. For all of us.
No. If it doesn't work, it's nobody's fault but my own. I made the decisions. It was my assignment.
I told you I'd get to the chief, and you said he was out of town.
Orders, Mr. Driscoll. I still don't know why he took me off the desk and handed me the job. It's FBI work.
Well, don't you worry about that, Wilson. You think the two of us will be enough? I mean, if he should decide to shoot his way out or something like that.
There are 2 carloads of good men following us. The house will be surrounded when we go in, and there won't be a chance of us getting away.
Yes, there's a car stopping out in front now. Tootie, will you turn the screen off?
I already did.
Oh, Lord, it's old Thomas P. himself.
Mr. Driscoll.
And a cop.
Odd. I thought it would be your FBI. Oh, Mr. Driscoll looks very determined.
Mad as a wet hen, that's how he looks.
Well, he shouldn't be angry. He may make a great deal of the money you people prize so highly. Oh, you will, too, of course, if things work out.
How can things work out if they're coming to pick you up?
There are many others, as I told you. My being found out shouldn't affect anything.
Maybe you could still get out the back way, Sid.
Oh, I'm sure we're surrounded. Oh, people are very impatient in 1975. I'll let them in.
Is your name Sid Jones?
Oh, that's what I'm called, yes. Won't you come in?
Put the cuffs on him, why don't you? He's your spy. What are you waiting for?
Jones, is it true that you showed Mr. Sellers, is it that you showed him an invention of yours last night?
Well, yes, it's still down in the basement if you'd like to take a look at it.
Sergeant, you'll be making a great mistake if you arrest this man.
Have you lost your mind?
Sergeant, I can prove beyond any question that I am not a spy. Will you allow me to show you the proof?
Watch him, Wilson. He's up to something.
We got only your word, Mr. Driscoll. Go ahead, Jones.
Thank you. Tootie, will you help me with this?
Wilson, are you out of your head?
What's back of that looking glass, Jones? What's the glass got to do with this?
Well, that's what I'd like to show you. There's no danger, I assure you.
No danger, he says.
Just don't try anything.
Tootie?
The third button?
Yes, the third button.
What's happening? That's no mirror. Look at that thing.
It was turning all milky, foggy.
Wilson, why don't you do something?
He can't get away. Give the guy a chance.
I think it's ready now, Tootie.
Stop her! For God's sake, somebody stop her. She's disappearing into that looking glass thing.
Goodbye, Doug. Goodbye, Kathy. Thank you very much, both of you, for all you've done.
Stop right there, Jones. Stop, or I'll...
Or you'll what? He's gone, you idiot. You let him walk right through that looking glass.
It's changing again. It's... Look, Kathy, it's making a picture. Oh, my God.
A park. It's a beautiful park with trees and flowers and people walking around.
And not in those miserable spacesuits either.
No. It's bright, pretty clothes. And children play... Oh, Doug, it must... Look, there's a dog, a little poodle.
For God's sake, what kind of mirror is that?
Break through it, you fool. Smash it. I don't care what it is. Smash it.
I guess you're right. Now, please stand aside, all of you.
What are you going to do with that gun?
Just use the butt of it to break the glass, ma'am. Now, please stand clear.
There's nothing back there but the wall. Just a plain blank wall.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here's that release you wanted Sid to sign, Mr. Driscoll.
I don't want the damn thing. I don't want anything to do with him and his magic mirrors. I don't want any part of any of it.
I don't think you really have a choice, Mr. Driscoll. That was a park we saw through the looking glass before the sergeant here smashed it. And if they have a park, we have solar energy. We couldn't change it if we wanted to.
A park where there was a desolate wasteland only a few minutes ago. But wait, it wasn't a few minutes ago at all, was it? It was over 2,000 years in the future. And what this implies is that there are at least two quite different futures, both possible, which in turn implies that we have, at this exact point in world history, reached a crossroad. I'll be back shortly. Perhaps we shouldn't be surprised if one day, before too terribly long, we hear that solar energy is in the process of being harnessed. In any case, I believe that 6D48M, alias Sid Jones, has given us something to think about. Let's hope the right people do the right kind of thinking. Our cast included Ann Shepard, Jack Grimes, Evie Juster, Russell Horton, and Ken Harvey. Come in. Welcome. This is E.G. Marshall, and you're welcome in my world where things are even stranger than they seem, and reality falls before truth. We've all heard that one picture is worth 1,000 words. But is this really true? A quick example. Would your sweetheart rather hear you say, "I love you," or look at your picture? But pictures have their place, as millions of camera fans all over the world will tell you. Listen as we hear about a strange and dangerous camera which brought tragedy to those who owned it. Our mystery drama, Die, You're on Magic Camera,
was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Murray Burnett and stars Nick Pryor and Terry Keane. How do you feel when your host or hostess pulls out the old family album for a quiet evening looking over family snapshots? Some people find this enjoyable. Johnny Carlin loved picture taking. At the time our story opens, Johnny had attained a cherished ambition. He was the proud owner of a brand new Volecta S60, a magnificent camera, and the very last word in self-developing photography. To add to his happiness, he was taking the very first picture on the Volecta of his beautiful and bubbly girl, Lisa Kane.
Move to your left, Lisa. If you can sort of lean against the pillar of the bank there. Yeah, that's it. Hold it. Good.
I can't wait to see it.
Neither can I.
What happens now?
You just push this button and wait for the picture to develop.
Seems like a miracle.
It's a brilliant piece of scientific work. Someday I'll explain how it works. Now, we open this back, and here's your picture.
But, well, how strange. Is that the picture you took?
It sure isn't. Wait a minute. I can't figure out what happened.
Look how clear the inside of the bank is. Is that a holdup going on?
Well, yeah, it looks like it.
But there hasn't been a holdup. Look, everything's normal.
Yeah, I can see it is, but the camera doesn't lie. There are 3 guys with guns and people lying on the floor. This is crazy. I don't know what I did about breakfast before I met you, Lisa.
You had coffee and Danish and some greasy spoon.
Remind me to chalk up another reason for us to get married. It'll be more convenient for me to have you in my kitchen than for me to come over to your place every morning.
I'll remind you.
Hey, Lisa, look at this.
Intercoastal Trust held up by 3 bandits who escaped with $30,000 in cash and negotiable securities. Johnny, isn't that the...
That's the bank where we stood when I took that picture.
What does it mean?
Hand me my camera.
Here.
It beats me that this is a perfectly ordinary Volecta.
Well, could it have been just a freak thing, some kind of a crazy mix-up?
You tell me how this camera could take a picture of a holdup in a bank that hadn't happened yet. Can you explain that?
No. Why don't we just forget about it?
Because there's a reward for information leading to the capture of the robbers.
You think the picture we have shows the actual robbers?
Well, it's worth a try.
Inspector Barrett, 45th Precinct. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm calling about the Intercoastal Bank robbery yesterday. I think I have something that'll help.
Thank you for calling. What do you have?
Well, I can't tell it over the phone.
Why not?
Because it's a photograph.
A photograph?
Yeah, I was taking a picture of my girl outside the Intercoastal Bank yesterday, and somehow I got a picture of the holdup.
Where are you now?
My office is 1 Central Park South. I'll be there in an hour. The name is Carlin Communications. I'm John Carlin.
See you in an hour, Mr. Carlin, and thanks.
You didn't say anything about the reward.
There's time for that when I get him in the office. You expect anyone?
No.
You'll forgive me, but the door was open.
What, that's impossible. I always double lock that door.
We're all forgetful at times. You're John Carlin.
Who are you?
My card.
Volecta Camera Corporation, Nicholas Scarlett, sales representative. Yes, Mr. Scarlett?
I'll come straight to the point, Mr. Carlin. Our records show that you purchased a Volecta S60 on the 27th of this month, correct?
That's right.
Well, it was our mistake. No question about it. A very grave error. That model was sold to you by some stupid clerk. It is an experimental camera that should not be on the market. So, since it was our era, we are going to give you your choice of any 2 Volecta cameras you wish, including our motion picture line, when you return the experimental model. Fair?
What kind of experiments were you doing with this model?
Not my department, Johnny. I'm just here to get the camera back.
Well, suppose I want to keep the camera.
Why would you want to do that?
Suppose I did.
Bad move, Johnny. I wouldn't advise it.
You mean there's a chance that the Volecta people might try to grab it sometime? Rip me off?
Oh, never. You paid for the camera. It's yours unless you return it voluntarily. That's the rule of the company, and that's the way it works. Now, what do you say? Do we have a deal?
I'd like to think it over.
Oh, sure thing, sure thing. But believe me, Johnny, this camera wasn't meant for you. And whatever you're thinking, it won't work out.
When did you take this shot, Mr. Carlin?
Well, I don't remember the exact time, Inspector, but it must have been during the robbery. When else could it have been?
I don't know. But maybe you can explain how it is that the faces of the holdup men are so sharp and clear.
Well, the Volecta S60 is a marvelous camera.
Yeah, it must be, since the bank camera shows that the men were wearing stocking masks.
Johnny, I don't know what you're trying to prove, but I've got to get out of this hotel lobby.
Can't figure it out. It just doesn't make sense. Every single one of these pictures came out just the way I took them.
Well, why shouldn't they?
Well, how do you explain that picture in front of the bank?
I told you, it was a freak, that's all. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, maybe you're right. There's a phone over there. You sit in this chair while I call Scarlett and tell him I'm ready to make the deal.
Okay, but make it fast.
1 minute. Mr. Scarlett, please.
Who?
Mr. Nicholas Scarlett, sales representative.
I'm sorry, we have no Mr. Scarlett here.
No, you must have. I have his card right here. It says Nicholas Scarlett.
I'm sorry, sir. There's no Mr. Scarlett working for us.
Is it all set? Can we go now?
Volecta never heard of Nicholas Scarlett. He doesn't work for them.
What? Well, that's impossible. He offered you...
He's a phony. He just wants the camera. I've got to figure this thing out from every angle.
Johnny, I'm tired and I'm hungry. I just want to get out of this hotel.
Okay. On our way out, I just want to take one more shot.
Johnny, that's an empty passenger elevator.
I can see that. Okay, there. Now let's go. We'll look at what comes out in the restaurant.
Oh, I never would have believed a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich could taste this good.
Look, Lisa, look at this shot.
What, the empty elevator?
It isn't empty on this picture. Look.
Johnny. Oh, Johnny, I'm frightened.
Lisa, you've got to help me find the girl in the picture.
Johnny, I want you to throw that camera in the river.
And just forget about what's going to happen to that girl in the picture with the knife at her throat?
How do we know it hasn't happened already?
Honey, I've been through that with you. The first picture showed a robbery that was going to happen, and it did. Now we have a girl and a man in a hotel elevator, and the guy has a knife at her throat. We might be able to stop that from happening.
Oh, we don't even know who she is.
She's probably a guest at the hotel. One of the desk clerks should recognize her picture if you show it to her.
This picture? I can't show them that.
No, of course not. But I can crop it so that the man with the knife
Johnny,
is out.
it's no use. I don't want to go around asking about a girl I don't know. I don't want anything to do with that camera. I just want you to get rid of it.
Lisa, do you want to throw away $1 million?
Johnny, you sound like a stranger. I don't even know you. Why do you talk about $1 million? What's this picture got to do with...
Don't you see the possibilities that exist with this camera? I can predict when a crime will occur. I can also show the face of the criminal. Now, will you think of what a private detective agency could do with something like that?
But how would you explain it?
I don't have to explain anything.
I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about the whole thing.
She's right, John. Listen to what she's saying.
Mr. Scarlett, where did you come from?
Well, I have here the 2 cameras that the Volecta Company promised you in return for the experimental model.
You don't work for Volecta. I checked. They never heard of you.
That's of no importance.
No? Well, what is?
That you return the camera to me.
The way I figure it is, you just want that camera for yourself. I don't buy that story about the camera being an experimental model.
Oh, really? No? Then what do you think it is?
Well,
yes?
Well, what difference does it make? It's mine.
Unfortunately.
Look, I've had about enough of you, Mr. Scarlett. Now, we have work to do, and if you'll excuse me...
You'll find what you're interested in this newspaper, on page 3.
Unknown assailant stabs girl in hotel elevator.
Johnny, that's tomorrow's paper.
Oh, just an early edition. It will be on the streets in 2 hours. At any rate, you're too late to help Miss Stearns. But to ease your conscience, she wasn't seriously injured and should be out of the hospital in a day or 2.
What hospital? It doesn't say here. And how do you know so much?
Oh, you know, it's always embarrassing when we're forced into this position, especially in this atomic computer age, but I see there's no help for it. Now, through an error, a piece of equipment used by my organization has come into your possession. I don't think it's necessary to explain that this shouldn't be in the hands of any mortal.
Hold it. Hold it right there. You said mortal. Are you trying to tell me that you're not a human being?
Johnny, be careful.
Come off it, Lisa. Now, look, Scarlett, if you're the devil and you want my camera, you'd have no problem in getting it. You wouldn't be here asking for a swap, practically begging me to give it to you.
Ordinarily, you'd be right. But there are unalterable rules which govern my organization, and one of them is that when a mortal makes a legitimate purchase from us, we're bound to a bargain. We can only ask that he return his purchase of his own free will. Now that I've revealed this much to you, I suggest that you take the...
No deal, Nick. Or whatever your name is. You made a bargain, and you're stuck.
May I make one correction? It is not I, Johnny, who is stuck, but you, who are doomed.
I don't suppose there's one of us who hasn't thought of what they'd say or ask if they really had a conversation with the devil. You know, I like to believe that most of us have at one time or another, but that we somehow either didn't recognize him or didn't believe him. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. When a man looks back on his life, it's easy for him to pick out the mistakes he made, where if he had done things differently, his life would have been better. However, man is always the victim of his desires, and in today's world, the desire for wealth can blind. Johnny Carlin had become the owner of a strange camera, a camera which seemed to be able to take pictures of the future. And Johnny Carlin had visions of untold wealth. He had also been warned, but greed has its own way of muffling warnings.
I hate all of this. I wish you'd give it up, Johnny. I can't stand all this lying and maneuvering with people who are calling for help.
Who's lying? We can deliver. Lisa, all we have to do is tell them that we have to take a picture, that's all.
But there have been dozens of calls from people who've been ripped off or mugged and want us to find the criminal.
Simple. We tell them we can't help them. This is the Carlin Crime Prevention Agency. We can forestall a crime. We can't solve it. You don't have to do anything except tell them the truth. All right? Now, what have we got today?
You must be kidding. Here, look. Here's just a few of the latest messages.
Huh? Banks? Hey, these are good. Banks will be regular customers when we get set up properly. Nothing. Hey, Andrea Scudder. Well, what do you know?
You know her?
Well, the same way you do. Heiress to the Scudder millions, beauty, playgirl, athlete, and all-around hellraiser.
She said she wanted to talk to you about a personal problem.
Uh-huh. Andrea Scudder. That's money. Call her and make the appointment.
Mr. Cullen, I'm being blackmailed. I don't know by whom. Can you find out?
Well, I can try, Miss Scudder. If I don't succeed, there'll be no fee.
And if you do, there'll be no publicity. I don't want my name spread all over the front pages.
You have my word.
Fine. The job is worth $50,000. Is that satisfactory?
Yeah, that's okay. I'd like a little more information.
Such as?
Well, what happens when and if I deliver the name of the blackmailer to you?
You get my check, my thanks, and my farewell. I'll take it from there.
Not satisfactory.
What?
Look at it from my point of view, Miss Scudder. You ask me to get you a name and then walk away? Now, obviously, you have some plans for this blackmailer. Probably for getting rid of him.
That is none of your business.
Granted, but if you intend to, hire someone to take care of your problem with him, then that can't be done very quietly, and I might get involved.
Mr. Carlin, let's put it this way. I am not a killer, nor do I intend to become one. This blackmailer must be someone in my circle of friends. You will have to take my word for that, because of the information that he holds over my head.
Miss Scudder, excuse me. You keep saying he. Why?
Because it's a man's voice disguised that talks to me over the telephone.
But the blackmailer could conceivably be a woman.
It's possible. But it would still be one of my group.
Okay. Now, the only request that I make of you is that you allow me to take your picture.
My picture?
Just a snapshot.
Well, I don't see what that is.
Well, that's the way I work. I get strong impressions from a picture. Emanations. Call it whatever you want. It works.
All right. How do you want me to pose?
I don't have my camera with me. You see, I wasn't sure that I would take your case. Could you come to my office tomorrow at your convenience? Full face, if you please.
Whatever you say.
Thank you.
That's it?
That's it. Thank you for coming to the office.
Well, what happens now?
Well, I'll study the picture and hopefully get some vibrations which will enable me to name the blackmailer.
How long do you think it will take?
Not long. I may be in touch with you this afternoon.
All my instinct tells me that this was a waste of time. But if it doesn't work, it'll cost me nothing.
Exactly, Miss Scudder. See you later.
I hope.
You will, Miss Scudder. You certainly will. Lisa?
Yes?
She's gone. Come on. Let's see what the picture looks like.
I don't know what you expect to come out of this. What is it?
She said she wouldn't. She said she wasn't a killer.
Who's the man?
I've never seen him before. But from the looks of this picture, she's pumping a few bullets into the blackmailer.
Are you sure you know what you're going to tell her?
I'm not going to tell her anything. Hand me the scissors.
Here.
All right. There. Now, all we have is a picture of the blackmailer. I'll take this up to her and say, here's the man who's been blackmailing you. Give me a check for $50,000, please.
Johnny, she looked a lot older in this picture.
Well, he isn't too young either.
I want you to promise me something. When and if you get the $1 million, you'll forget about the camera and throw it away.
Lisa...
Johnny, please. Promise.
Okay. If that will make you happy, okay.
Come in, Mr. Carlin. I must say you work fast. The picture did the trick.
Yes?
And you have the name?
No. But I have his picture.
His picture?
Here it is. You can probably put a name to it.
If this is your idea of a joke, Mr. Carlin, I am not amused.
But I don't understand. Something must
Get
have
out.
gone wrong. No, wait a minute.
I meant what I said, Mr.
And
Carlin.
I've got something to say to you, Miss Scudder. You asked my help in locating a blackmailer. Now, I came up with this picture, and it's obviously upset you. I don't know who the man in the picture is.
The man in the picture is Tracy Kingsford, my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
Exactly. And I know he isn't the blackmailer because he could and will have half of everything I have when we marry next month.
But...
Now, I don't know what your purpose was in showing me this picture, or even how you got it, but this picture of Tracy, he isn't this old. Where did you get this?
Well, maybe it isn't your fiancé.
Don't be ridiculous. Where did you get it?
Well, I'm afraid that's confidential.
I want to know why you thought Tracy was the blackmailer.
Miss Scudder, I told you, I made a mistake.
I will pay for the information. What is your price?
If I decide to tell you, it won't cost you a penny, but I'll have to think it over.
What are you going to do, Johnny?
I honestly don't know. I've learned one thing, though, about this camera.
Yes, so have I.
It's best to use it with places or institutions like banks or jewelry stores rather than with people.
It's wrong for you to have it and even worse for you to try to use it.
Now, Lisa, it can't do me any harm. If I learn to use it properly, I won't get into anything like the Scudder situation.
You still haven't decided what to do about that.
Yeah, I have. I'm just going to forget it.
Forget it? How do you forget something like that?
A very good question, Miss Kane.
You're after the camera again, aren't you, Scarlett?
Of course. I should think by this time you'd be convinced that it isn't for mortals.
Ah, right. You have to say that, huh?
Well, that doesn't make it a lie.
But it makes it suspect. I can take whatever you say with a grain of salt.
Well, let's get back to Miss Scudder. You know that she's going to kill her husband, and you're going to let her. Can you live with that knowledge?
Well, can I stop her?
You can try.
Okay. Tell me how.
You can tell her the truth.
Ah, that would be interesting. Tell me, Miss Kane. Suppose someone came in here and told you that you were going to kill Johnny after you're married. Would you believe him?
What?
Would you?
No. Johnny, you could put the picture back together and show her the picture. Show her shooting him.
Yeah, but she'll ask me how I got the picture.
You're getting to be good at lying. You'll tell her you have this gift of...
Prophecy?
Yes. That somehow when you take pictures of people, it shows the future somehow. That you've only recently discovered the gift. You could tell her that.
Oh, interesting.
Look, we don't need you here.
You don't know how wrong you are.
Why don't you just give up? I'm not going to give you the camera.
That's final?
You can bank on it.
All right. Then I'll ask you for a favor, and I give you my word. You won't regret it.
Yeah. Well, what is it?
Permit me to take one picture.
What for?
As a favor.
No deal. Once you get your hands on the camera...
Johnny, I give you my solemn promise that I will take only one picture and immediately return the camera to you.
Well, why should I believe you?
Because I've already told you that I can only get the camera from you if you give it to me. I cannot trick you.
Johnny, please, let him.
Well, all right. So long as it's clearly understood that you're only taking one picture.
Understood.
All right. Lisa, get the camera.
Right away.
Wait a minute. What picture are you going to take?
That wasn't part of our bargain. The only right you have, Johnny, is to keep the camera and destroy yourself. That right has been granted to you.
Here's the camera, Mr. Scarlett.
Thank you.
No, wait a minute. Not so fast. I told him...
Thank you. And here's your camera, Johnny.
Well, what about the picture? You just snapped something at random.
Oh, the picture, Johnny. The picture is mine. I hope that I will not have to show it to you.
told you I don't know. Oh, please, there's no sense in your hitting me. I don't know the combination. I don't care about the camera. I don't. I would tell you if I could, but he changed the combination to the safe because he knows how I feel.
Hello?
John Carlin?
Speaking.
Inspector Barrett. Remember me?
Oh, yeah, Inspector.
You know a girl named Lisa Kane?
Well, of course. She's my fiancée, and she also works with me.
Well, forgive me, but I've been through this before. I've got the kind of news that can't be broken gently.
What is it? Something happened to Lisa?
She was beaten up. Badly. She's in the emergency clinic at City Hospital, and she's asking for you.
Since the days when Homer smote his blooming lyre and regaled Grecian nobles with the stories of Greek gods and men, which have become part of our Western heritage, man has sought to pierce the veil of the future. And ever since those days, from Cassandra on, man has consistently ignored the words of prophecy, no matter from where they came. Now, Johnny Carlin has been given more than a warning. Whether he heeds it or not, we'll find out when we return shortly with Act 3. Black magic from a black box. A seemingly ordinary camera purchased by Johnny Carlin has turned out to be anything but ordinary. In fact, it has the capability of depicting future crimes which will be committed by or against the people photographed. The camera has brought Johnny a lot of money, a lot of notoriety, and a lot of trouble. Lisa Kane, his fiancée, is in the emergency clinic of City Hospital because she has been brutally beaten.
You got here fast, Carlin.
Where is she, Inspector?
One of the rooms down the hall. She's been asking for you.
All right, let's go.
Any idea why she was picked on?
No, wasn't it an ordinary mugging?
Hardly. She was attacked in your office. And nothing was taken from her purse.
Johnny, I want Johnny.
I'm here, Lisa. I'm right here.
Oh, Johnny, they wanted the camera. They knew it was in the safe.
Now, don't try to talk now.
Please, let me. I want to tell you.
Did you see their faces, Miss Kane?
Yes.
You think you could recognize them if I showed you some pictures?
Inspector, look, I don't think she's in any shape.
Johnny, get rid of the camera. Get rid of the
Is this the same camera that took the pictures that nabbed the men who robbed the Intercoastal Bank?
Inspector, look, you can tell she's in pain.
Doctors say she's going to be all right. What about the camera?
Look, this isn't the time or the place.
This is the time. You want to find another place? It's okay with me.
Oh, that's good coffee. Another cup, Inspector?
Forget the coffee. Give me some facts.
Look, I've told you everything I could.
The camera. What's with the camera?
It's one of the new Volectas. You've seen them.
Sure, they all take pictures of masked stick-up guys and show their faces, right?
Look, Inspector, I can't explain how that happened.
I'm going to level with you, Carlin, and then you better level with me.
Look, Inspector, are you threatening me?
I didn't press you about it before because you did me a favor. I got a lot of brownie points for bringing in those bank robbers. But now the heat's on me again. The new commissioner is throwing his weight around. And I'm looking for something that'll help me score with him.
Well, I'm afraid you're looking in the wrong direction,
Well,
Inspector.
let me see the camera.
I've told you.
I know what you told me, and I know you haven't leveled with me. Two guys don't beat up a girl looking for a combination to a safe that holds nothing but a camera. Unless they want that particular camera awfully bad.
Inspector, that's pure speculation. Now, they may have thought there was a lot of cash in the safe.
The girl says all they wanted was the camera.
Inspector, she's like you. She's got a thing about it.
I sure have. Take a guy named Johnny Carlin in the communications business. He buys a camera, and all of a sudden he's in the crime prevention business, and doing very well. How come, Carlin?
I discovered I had a special talent.
Yeah, I've checked with some of your satisfied clients. They tell me you use ESP.
Yeah, That's right.
And a camera.
Yeah, that's right again.
Well, I don't buy it.
Well, I'm not trying to sell it to you.
Yes, you are, Colin. You're trying to sell me a phony story. Now, I want that camera you use for your ESP bit.
It seems to me that you're a lot more interested in the camera than you are in getting the guys who beat up Lisa.
I haven't heard you screaming at me to find them.
If I thought that would do any good, you'd hear me on the moon.
Meaning?
Meaning that I think we'll get those guys one way or another.
You think you have a way?
Maybe.
Something to do with a camera.
You have your methods, I have mine. If I come across anything, and I expect to, I'll let you know, Inspector. 7 left, 3 right,
And all the way past 0 to the right, to 4, and then 11 to the left.
Scarlett, you stole it.
Oh, Johnny, when are you going to start believing me? I told you, it's against the rules.
What are you doing here?
I came to help.
Well, I don't want your help.
You're not interested in finding the man who beat up Lisa?
Well, I don't need you.
Of course. You have the camera. May I remind you that it only works in the future, not in the past. The crime on Lisa has already been committed.
And that's all you came here for?
And to give you this snapshot. Remember? The one I took in this office when you lent me the camera?
Let me see it.
Here it is.
These are the guys. Here they are. It's a perfect picture. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I'm going to show it to Inspector Barrett. He'll be able to pick up these hoods in no time.
Of course. And what do you tell him when he asks you where you got this picture? He'll be more determined than ever to get his hands on the camera.
Well, then, why did you snap it? Wait a minute. You knew it was going to happen. Why didn't you warn her?
Which question do you want answered?
Both of them. Neither of them. Look, I don't know. I just want to do something.
Johnny, give me the camera.
All right. Look, I'll make a deal with you.
That's what I'm here for. Which 2 cameras of the Volecta line do you want?
Yeah, you're pretty sharp, all right. I'll give you the camera for $1 million.
Sorry, Johnny. I can't make that deal.
Why not?
Because it's against the rules. I had to get a special concession even to be able to offer you 2 cameras. Believe me, Johnny, a mortal cannot profit by a mistake like the one that was made with your camera. So get out while you can, and let me have the camera.
You know, you sound like a broken record.
Well, haven't you had enough? Can't you understand now why this camera can bring only tragedy?
Well, which question do you want answered?
Oh, it's interesting that I find it much more difficult to do a good deed than an evil one.
I'd like to know what makes you think you can pick out these mugs, Carlin. You've never even seen them.
Yeah? Well, what have you got to lose, Inspector?
Time. I could be showing these mugshots to your girl. She's the one who saw them. You looking for someone you know?
I'm just looking for a couple of faces. I think... Wait a minute. Yep. Here you are. Here are your men.
Joe Horn and Spence Vogel. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
How do you know? What happened since I saw you at the hospital?
Will you stop asking questions and pick these guys up?
What if you're wrong? I look like some kind of...
I'm not wrong. Hey, I've got good news, Lisa. The doctor says you'll be able to go home in a couple of days.
That's nice.
Well, honey, you don't seem very happy.
Johnny, what have you done about the camera?
Isn't it great? They've caught the 2 guys who hurt you.
So you've still got the camera.
Look, Lisa...
Hello. It's for you, Inspector Barrett.
Barrett? How did he know I was here? Thank you. Hello?
Colin, I want you to meet me in your office as soon as possible.
Well, why? What's up?
I'll tell you when you get there. Be there.
What did he want?
Well, he wants me to meet him in my office as soon as possible.
Johnny, please don't go.
Oh, Lisa, why not?
You just got here.
Look, if I go now, I can finish with Barrett and get back and spend an hour or so with you before I get thrown out. Inspector, I never really thanked you for getting those two guys.
That's what I came about.
What, to get thanked?
In a way. I want that camera.
Inspector, look, you must be losing your marbles. I told you...
Now listen to me, Carlin, and listen good. I put 16 years of my life into the police force. And they've just transferred me to Staten Island. Me, Inspector Barrett, sent to... Well, you get the idea. Now, I'm not sitting still for this transfer. I gotta have your little camera.
Inspector, what good do you think the camera's gonna do you?
Oh, come off it, Carlin. I'm a cop. I've done every kind of police work from pounding a beat to undercover surveillance. And never have I heard of a guy who could predict crimes and name the criminals. And you can't either, Carlin.
Oh, well, wait a minute. I never said I could.
You can't. But you got some kind of newfangled device on that trick camera of yours, and I want it. It's going to make a big difference to my career.
Look, Inspector, I'm sorry about the transfer, but it's upset you. Now, you're dreaming. You don't believe for a minute that I've got a gadget on a camera that can look into the future?
That's just what I believe. It's the only thing that makes sense.
All right. Now, suppose I prove it to you.
How?
I'll show you the camera.
Fine.
You'll look at the camera, and if you know anything about cameras, you'll see that it's a perfectly ordinary Volecta S60 with no extra gadgets on it.
That's why you keep it in a safe.
Here, Inspector. Look for yourself. You see? A plain Volecta. No gimmicks. Nothing.
What did you leave in the safe?
Nothing. Take a look.
I will.
All right, now you're satisfied?
No. I think I'll take a picture.
Now, Inspector, you're being childish.
What's your beef? I'll just...
Now, give me the camera.
Back off, Carlin.
No, come on. I said give me the camera.
Carlin. I'm warning you. I warned you, Carlin. Now get up. On your feet. Carlin. Carlin. Good Lord. He's dead.
Inspector Barrett, hold up a second.
Who are you?
Nick Scarlett. I'm a friend of Johnny's.
Oh?
He asked me to pick up his camera. I see you're carrying it.
I'll check with him.
Oh, really? That won't be necessary.
Look, I've never seen you before in my life. I know that this camera means a lot to Johnny. You don't expect me to hand it over to some stranger simply because you know Johnny and you asked for it.
Inspector, you're in a better position than most people to know what happens to people who try to hang on to this camera. You'd be well advised to hand it over.
You're the smoothest con man I ever met. Now get lost before I take you in for loitering.
Now, come in. Sit down. Make it fast, Barrett. What do you got?
Commissioner, this camera is the greatest crime prevention device that's ever been invented.
What? Barrett.
Please, Commissioner, listen. You must know that I came up with the guys who stuck up the Intercoastal Bank and those mugs who beat up that girl in the office of the Carlin Detective Agency.
I know that.
I did it with this camera. Look, I'll prove it to you, Commissioner. I'm going to pull a picture out right now. Here. I'm going to pull it out and lay it on your desk.
That's not going to prove anything.
Here, you just look at it. Then tell me what you think of this camera. Well, convinced?
Yeah. You've convinced me, Barrett. Francie, you and Sergeant White come on in here. I want to put Inspector Barrett under arrest.
Arrest? What's the charge?
Murder 1. According to this picture, you've killed this man in his office.
What?
Well, take a look. Picture's clear as a bell. That's you standing over what looks like a very dead man. I don't know how you got past my secretary.
My card, Commissioner.
Nick Scarlett. Interpol?
Yes, that's right. You see, Commissioner, we've been after that camera that Barrett handed you for the past 2 months.
Oh, look, Mr. Scarlett, you're not going to tell me that Interpol...
The camera was used to smuggle heroin. Oh, yes. Very clever arrangement behind the shutters. Very clever. I'll give you a receipt and take it along if you don't mind.
No, not at all. Just as long as you leave me the picture that Barrett took when he was killing Johnny Carlin.
Oh, Commissioner, that will be my pleasure.
I often wonder where that camera is today. Sometimes I think that it may be used by St. Peter when an applicant stands at his gate demanding admission to heaven. Perhaps St. Peter pulls out a picture which would effectively silence a sinner who hadn't been caught by the law here on earth. I'll be back shortly. How about it? Would you love to know the future? To be able to see exactly what's going to happen to you tomorrow, next week, next year? I hear a chorus of no's. It would be unbearable to know the exact date you're going to die or be mugged or be involved in a fatal accident. I agree. But I leave you with this. Why do so many people consult fortune tellers? Our cast included Nick Pryor, Terry Keane, Joan Lovejoy, Joseph Julian, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Happy to have you with me. It gets lonely in here sometimes when it's dark and quiet, and there's no one for company except the strange and brooding spirits. But we're not staying here for long. We're on our way to Connecticut to visit a little house on an out-of-the-way dirt road called Chimney Pot Lane. If you're interested in country property, you might be interested in it. But then again, you may not. You see, the house is vacant. Not because nobody wants to buy it. The owner is afraid to sell it. Our mystery drama, The House on Chimney Pot Lane, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Jurin and stars Marion Seldes. I'd like you to meet two friends of mine, Jim and Marion Sage. They're a playwriting team who have just had a hit play open on Broadway. They've been writing for years, living frugally in a small apartment in Greenwich Village, and at last they've hit the big time, as the saying goes. Their new financial security is making a dream come true, the dream of a house of their own in the country, where they could enjoy life while they continued to write their plays. And that's what led them to Connecticut and the house on Chimney Pot Lane.
I'm Mrs. Green. Can I help you?
Yes. You seem to be the only real estate agent in town, and we're interested in knowing something about a house.
Oh, sit down, please.
Thank you. I'm Jim Sage, my wife, Marion.
How do you do?
Hello.
We are the only realtors in this village, and we do have a lot of beautiful listings.
We're interested in one particular house. We passed it this afternoon, peeped in the windows. It seemed to be empty, and we wondered if it's for sale and
if you might have a key. We usually have our sign out in front of the houses for sale. Did you see it?
Oh, no, there was no sign.
Do you remember where it was?
Oh, yes. It was the end of a narrow road called Chimney Pot Lane.
Chimney Pot Lane? That house?
Yes. We fell in love with it, and we were hoping...
That house definitely isn't for sale.
Oh, dear. Why is it vacant, then?
The owner closed it up and moved to Florida.
Well, I thought houses were at a premium around here.
The house on Chimney Pot Lane can never be lived in again.
Oh, now you're going to say that it's haunted.
We're not generally given to superstition here, Mr. Sage, but things happened in that house that no one can turn their back on.
Like what?
We don't talk about it anymore, but...
Please.
Well, there was nothing wrong until 5 years ago when a group of cultists moved into the house. No one knows what kind of things they were up to, but they left, and then things started.
What kind of things?
Well, the next family that owned it disappeared entirely. Just like that. I mean, water still in the tub, breakfast things on the table. Never heard from again.
And, there was more?
The next owner just abandoned it. Wouldn't tell anybody what happened. And finally, Ed Hagen, who owns it now, tried to burn it down, and, well, that was the capper.
Capper?
Now, the place wouldn't burn. Fire started in the kitchen, burned for almost an hour before the fire department was notified, and no more damage than one kitchen wall. That house is bewitched.
Can you give us the address of this Mr. Hagen?
He won't sell.
Well, we'd at least like to ask.
Very well. But you're wasting your time.
Do you believe what she said?
Oh, what happened may be true. But I don't think it's evil spirits. There's just some explanation that no one wanted to look for.
Want to swing by and take another look?
Oh, I'd love to.
Hey, Marion. Hey, come around here.
What is it?
Look, the boards are loose on this window. I didn't notice it before. You want to go in?
You think we should?
Well, Mr. Hagen's in Florida. We got to see the inside if we're serious about buying.
Let's go.
Good. And now this ought to come off easy. There you go. And I give you a hand up.
It's not high. There. That's easy.
Well, here I come.
We're in a pantry.
Yeah, light's kind of dim. Come on. Hey, here's the kitchen. Oh, that's where the fire was, huh?
It was strange, wasn't it? I mean, that the whole house didn't burn?
Well, I still don't think black magic had anything to do with it.
Look how charming. A sunken living room.
Hey, with a fireplace. Paneling's in good condition, too.
And a den, Jim. Look over here.
Hey, yeah. Might make a good workroom for us.
Oh, isn't it perfect? And a fireplace in here, too? Oh, I'm falling more in love with it every minute.
Hey, check that circular staircase, huh?
I can't imagine a better place for us, Jim. Oh, let's see if we can get in touch with Mr. Hagen.
I'm with you. I'm ready to take it, evil spirits and all.
And maybe we'll even write a play about it.
Look, let's get back to the city. I'll try to call Mr. Hagen tonight. Okay. Yeah, thanks very much, Mr. Hagen. We'll have our attorney handle things. Thanks. Goodbye.
It's ours?
Well, that was Hagen's son. Old Mr. Hagen died last year. His son's only too glad to get rid of the house.
How long will it take?
A couple of weeks, maybe. I'll get Fred to handle the details.
Oh, I hope we're in by Christmas. I'm going to ask Georgia to give us some advice on the decorating. Broadway's #1 set designer ought to have some good ideas for a country house with a resident evil spirit. Isn't it beautiful, Georgia?
Oh, it is. I've got a dozen ideas already. I would suggest cutting through the pantry and combining it with the kitchen.
Take a look at the den, George. You know, we want something dramatic in there.
Okay. Oh, isn't this cozy fireplace bay window?
We're thinking of some sort of bold wallpaper. You see, that one wall is so...
unbroken, yeah. Something dramatic. Hey! I've got it. How about a photo mural?
Not a bad idea. Got something in mind?
I do. You want a little flair. I think I've got just the thing.
What?
A jungle scene complete with lion, birds, ferns, vines.
That sounds exciting.
Do you know the photographer Elliot Mann?
No.
Well, he's an old friend from college. He's been in Africa and took some incredible shots. One would make a terrific mural for that wall.
Well, let's take a look.
I'll borrow some slides from Elliot. I think it might be perfect. It would certainly be unique.
It's really sensational, George.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I was having some doubts that it might be too overpowering.
No, I love it. It makes the whole room seem larger.
Yeah, it's like having an indoor garden, with all those vines and ferns.
And that lion on the rock. And the tropical birds. Oh, it's so dramatic. I can't wait for the housewarming to see people's reaction.
Oh, by the way, I'm bringing Elliot to the party. He's anxious to know how the mural turned out.
Great. It'll be nice to meet him. It's a week from Saturday,
You two have certainly done wonders in the month and a half you've been in here.
With your help.
Well, the place was in pretty good shape.
You haven't met up with any of those celebrated evil spirits, have you?
No, not a one. The house is as normal as we are.
Where there is something evil or psychic or whatever, you can usually sense it.
We haven't felt anything but happiness in all the weeks we've been living here. I'll get it. Georgia, come in.
Oh, it's starting to snow.
The forecast said snow and freezing rain.
Marion, this is Elliot Mann.
Hi. Nice to be here.
I'm delighted you could come. And we love your photograph.
Oh.
I guess you know that.
Well, I'm happy it worked out so well.
Come on in. Meet everybody. And we'll show you how the wall looks.
That is impressive. The details held up beautifully in the blow-up.
Yeah, the feeling of realism is incredible. Everybody's talking about it.
Well, I'll never forget shooting that photo. The stupid lion attacked us a second after I snapped. Chased our car for almost a mile before he gave up.
Well, you have to expect those things when you gallop around Africa.
Well, the animals weren't as dangerous as the natives. They were a wicked bunch in that part of the bush. They're headhunters, primitive, superstitious, and utterly ruthless.
I'll stay in the good old USA, thanks.
They refuse to be photographed, if anyone's foolish enough to get close enough to try.
Why?
Well, it's a common belief among many primitive people that the camera captures their soul. They're deathly afraid of cameras.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Needless to say, you didn't get any shots.
Oh, not of the headhunters. It wasn't worth the risk.
Hold on a minute. I think you might be mistaken, Elliot.
What do you mean?
I've never noticed it before. We've had the mural up for 2 weeks, but I just didn't see it till now. Look, through the leaves down in this corner. It's the face of a man.
Let me see that.
Oh, it's a face, all right. You probably didn't know he was there when you took the picture.
Well, he couldn't have been. There wasn't a native for 10 miles around. Anyway, I would have seen it on the slide.
Well, maybe the blow-up brought it out.
It's just a trick of the lighting. You're right, Marion. It does resemble one of the bushmen. When you stand back, it looks like a face. It's just the pattern of the leaves and ferns. There's no real face there.
Oh, yes, I see it now.
It looks like the real thing to me.
Well, you probably can find lots of images in those leaves. The dappled sunlight does it.
Looking for things in the mural will give Jim and me something to do when we hit those writing blocks.
Marion, some of the gang's starting to leave, and they're worried about getting back to the city in the storm. It's turning to sleet.
Look at it out there.
Yes, I'm glad you invited me to stay the night.
Well, I'd better start back, too. I'm leaving for Wyoming in the morning.
Oh, it's a shame to wind things up so soon. I wish we could put everybody up.
You better not wait any longer, Elliot. It turned to sleet, all right. It's a fairyland. Everything is ice.
The sun on those trees. It's fantastic.
And we're without a phone. Branches are down all over the place. I'm going into town.
Oh, the joys of winter in suburbia. I hope the crowd made it back safe last night.
Well, I'm sure they did. I'll be back as soon as I can. I've got to get the phone company out here, and then I'm going to get a haircut. I'll see you later.
Drive carefully, dear. Let's take our coffee into the den, Georgia.
Okay.
I'll stir up the fire. There's some embers left from last night.
Oh, it really is beautiful out there. The scene through the bay window almost looks like a painting itself.
Georgia.
What?
Look over here. The face I saw in the leaves last night.
Hey. Where is it?
But that's what I mean. It's gone.
Good morning, ma'am. Your phone company.
Yes, come in. I saw you working on the wires. That was fast.
Well, I was in the area when I got the call. Weather like this keeps us busy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, I've got to check the instrument now.
Of course, this way. Phone's in the den. Would you like some coffee?
No, thanks very much. I got to get going when I check you out.
Okay. The phone's right in there.
Thank you.
And if you change your mind about the coffee, just say so. It's already made.
Thank you. Let's see here. Operator, this is Maxwell checking 0419. Right, okay. Let me get that down. 41 Chestnut Court. Okay, I'll head there next. Right? What is this? No! Get back! Get back! Get back! No!
Did you hear what I think I heard? In Jim and Marion's den? Perhaps we were mistaken. What really happened, of course, was that the phone man turned around and saw... Well, come to think of it, what did he see? Perhaps we'll find out about that and more about this house on Chimney Pot Lane when I return shortly with Act 2. I'm happy you've returned. You see, as your host, I have to be here. And after what I heard a few moments ago, I'd just as soon not be here alone. Thanks for your company. I suppose you heard it, too, that ominous growl right in the middle of a pleasant Connecticut home. And it certainly gave our telephone repairman a turn. He couldn't believe his ears or his eyes. But then, here on Mystery Theater, lots of things happen that are hard to believe. And that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Hello? Yes? Oh, yes, he was here. Just a minute. Yes, his truck's still in the driveway, so he must have gone outside again. All right, I'll have him call right in.
What's that all about?
Phone company. They want to talk to the repairman. Did you see him go out?
No.
I left him in here checking the phone. That was at least half an hour ago.
That's right. We've been talking in the kitchen.
Jim came home.
We wouldn't leave without his truck.
Wouldn't think so. He must be outside. I'll look.
I'll come with you.
Jim, did you see anything of the repairman when you came in?
No, his truck's out there, and I don't know where he is.
Well, come on. We'll have a look. Telephone, a phone man? Are you out there?
Hello?
He would have answered. I just don't know where he went. I'll call him back and tell him.
I thought he might be in the basement, but he isn't.
That's strange. He's not here, but where would he go without his truck? It's been 2 hours, and the truck's still there.
Oh, there's a car pulling in the driveway.
It's a police car. What in the world?
It must have something to do with the repairman.
Jim, the police are here.
Yeah, I see.
There's someone with them.
You better go out, Jim.
They're looking at the truck. Well, that other man must be from the phone company.
Hello, officer.
Mr. Sage?
Yes?
I'd like to talk with you for a minute.
Well, of course. Come on in. This way, officer. This is my wife, Mrs. Sage, and a friend, Miss Kane.
Well, how do you do? I'm Officer Rich.
Is the repairman still missing?
That's right, Mrs. Sage. I'm sorry to have to bother you like this, but I have to ask some questions.
I really don't know what to tell you.
When was the last time you saw Bob Maxwell?
When I showed him into the den. He'd been outside, and he came in to check the phone, and I left him alone. And then Miss Kane and I had our coffee in the kitchen.
That's right.
And you were here, Mr. Sage?
No, I was in town getting a haircut.
Uh-huh. So the last person to see Maxwell was you, Mrs. Sage, hmm?
Yes.
May I see the den, please?
Sure, right this way. It's right off the living room.
Thank you. The operator says Maxwell checked in with her at 9:42. She gave him instructions for his next stop. And that's the last anyone heard from him. Or I take it saw him.
But I left him right here in the...
Wow. That's some wall.
Yeah, a friend of Miss Kane's took that photograph, and we had it specially made to fit the wall.
And neither of you heard or saw Maxwell go out?
No, but we were in the kitchen. I mean, he could have left without us knowing it.
Well, I don't know what else to ask. We don't suspect foul play, obviously, Mr. Sage. But this house, well, it has had a reputation.
Oh, we've been here 2 months and haven't had one single strange thing happen.
Until now.
Oh, now, look. Don't tell me you think that anything...
I don't know what to think, Mr. Sage. It wouldn't be the first time someone disappeared from this house without a trace.
Yeah, so they say.
I have to admit, superstition has no place in a police investigation, except that this man isn't around, and his truck is.
And my wife was the last to see him.
Exactly.
Well, we're as baffled as you are, officer.
Well, I'll make my report, and we'll see where we go from there. The phone company's taking the truck back. Oh, and Mr. Sage, if anything out of the ordinary should happen, something that would give us any kind of clue, you'll let us know immediately. Hmm?
Of course.
Put another log on the fire while you're up, Jim, will you?
Right, and I'll freshen the drinks.
Oh, this is so warm and cozy. I wish I didn't have to go back to the city tomorrow.
You're welcome to stay as long as you want. You know that, Georgia.
Oh, I know, and I appreciate it, Marion.
Here you go, Marion. Georgia.
Thank you.
Well, it's been quite a weekend. Between last night's party and today's little episode.
I'm so curious about that man from the phone company. To disappear like that.
Well, he certainly didn't meet with any foul play here.
Marion?
What?
Marion, I've been looking at the mural. It seemed to me the lion had his mouth open, like he was snarling.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, well, look at it now.
The mouth's closed.
And his head is raised as though he were sniffing the air.
Yeah, I could swear the lion looks different now than he did when the picture went up.
Well, maybe it looks different. We don't remember. But it can't be different.
Listen, when I get back to the city tomorrow, I'll look at Elliot's original slide.
Yeah, that's an idea. Well, that ought to settle it.
Fascinating the way the firelight makes the foliage seem almost to sway.
Hypnotizing.
Yeah, that's probably why we think we see things that aren't there.
Like the man's face I saw last night. It was gone this morning in the daylight.
Well, you know, there's more in that picture than meets the eye. Looks like we'll have no end of fun with it.
I'm back.
George, is train coming on time?
On the nose.
And well, I'm making coffee. Let's get started on that fourth scene today.
Oh, I was hoping to. I'll be in the den and bring in some donuts. They're in the bread box. What in the world was he doing over there in his bare feet? Oh, well, the place needs a good going over after that party. I'll clean up tomorrow.
Yeah, I was thinking we ought to open scene 4 in the hospital waiting room rather than Millie's apartment.
Jim, you shouldn't walk around these cold floors in your bare feet.
What are you talking about?
Your footprints on the floor over by the wall.
I wasn't in here in bare feet.
Those are wet footprints, aren't they?
Where? I don't see him.
They were right there a second ago. Damp footprints across the rug. A man's bare foot.
Well, it couldn't have been. I haven't been in here at all since you drove Georgia down the station. Much the less in my bare feet.
It wasn't my imagination.
Well, I didn't say it was. But the prints weren't mine. Listen, I think maybe we've let the tales about this house get the best of us. You know, last night, I thought I was seeing things with the lion. You thought you saw a man's face, and now you think you saw wet footprints. Now, the lion couldn't change, huh? We're just reading things into it. Come on, let's get to work.
Hello?
Marion, it's Georgia.
Hi, Georgia.
Listen, I've meant to call you for days, but I've been up to my ears in work. I went over to Elliot's and looked at the slide.
Oh, yes, we were wondering about that.
Must have been the firelight. The slide's the same as the wall. The lion has his head in the air and his mouth is closed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It hasn't changed. Is that funny? We should have thought that it was different.
How are things with the house? Did that telephone man ever turn up?
No, not that we know of. We haven't heard. By the way, Georgia, could you come up this weekend? Jim's going to Philadelphia to doctor a new tryout. I'd love the company.
Sure, I'd love it. I need a break.
Georgia? Hold on a minute, will you?
Sure.
Yes, it is. Georgia?
Yeah, what's up?
The face is back in the mural.
What?
I've been staring at the wall while we've been talking. It's there. The whole outline of a bushy head and face through the ferns, like the one I saw at the party.
Elliot said that was a trick of the lighting.
But remember the day after the party, it was gone.
You didn't see it again, you mean?
Yes, that's what I mean. See you Friday.
I'll be up in the afternoon.
Who's on the phone?
It's Georgia.
I'll call and let you know the train.
Good, I'll meet you.
And Marion, relax.
I will. Bye, Georgia.
Good idea to have her up here for the weekend. I'll be back late Sunday afternoon. I hope.
Georgia says that the lion in the photo slide is the same as the wall. There's no difference.
Well, I was expecting that. Yeah, we're letting our imaginations run away with us.
Leave the dishes, Georgia. Let's have some brandy by the fire.
Oh, you don't have to twist my arm for that.
It's probably Jim. He said he'd call when he got to Philadelphia.
Well, he made good time.
Oh, bring the coffee into the den. The brandy's in the liquor cabinet.
I'll be right in. Say hi to Jim for me.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
I thought it would be you.
How are things with you?
Just finished dinner.
Everything is all right, isn't it?
Of course.
Well, I'm glad George is there. See you Sunday.
We'll be here. Bye, darling.
I put on a fresh pot of coffee. It'll be ready in a while. Now, how about that brandy,
Oh, yes. It's in the lower cabinet, and the glasses are there, too.
Oh, well, let me get them. Nothing like a swirl of brandy. Well, now, where in the world did this come from?
What is it?
It's a feather. A blue feather.
I don't have anything with feathers. Where was it?
On the floor. I picked it up right here.
Exactly under that bird in the mural.
What do you mean?
There has never been a feather in this house. I can't stand them.
You think that... Oh, Marian, it can't be.
Look at the bird. Look. That feather is from that bird in the picture.
Oh, now, Marian, come on. You've got me doing it. I could swear I saw those ferns move.
Where?
Over there in the right-hand corner. What is happening?
You're going crazy. You do hear drums.
Yes.
We've got to get out of this house. I don't know what it is, but we've got to get out. I knew there was something about that picture. Come on, Georgia. Hurry.
Marian! Marian, look!
It's moving. Oh, the lion is coming into this room. Run,
Run, Georgia! Run!
Well, the big cat is out of the bag. Now we know that all those things Marion was seeing, the face of the man, the different face on the lion, and most recently the feather, weren't figments of hers or anyone's imagination. Something strange is happening in this house on Chimney Pot Lane, and I'll join you there shortly in Act 3. I told you I'd meet you back at the house on Chimney Pot Lane, but I'm afraid that's not where we're going now as we begin Act 3. Did I say a moment ago that something strange was happening in Marion Sage's den? Strange? It's downright terrifying.
Run, Georgia! Run! It's attacking! This way, run! It's gonna kill us! What is happening, Marion? What is it? I don't know. We're surrounded by the jungle. No, keep going. Oh, dear heaven, what's happening to us? It's so slippery. Georgia! I tripped on that vine. Let me help you. Oh, it's all right. He's turned back. He's not following us anymore. Where are we? Where's your house? No any more than you know, Georgia. We're in the jungle. But how or why? 1 minute we were looking at the wall, and then here we are. This has got to be some kind of hallucination. This is not happening to us. The vine you tripped over is real enough. Your ankle is bleeding. I hadn't even noticed. Babe, you're right about moving. But it's so dense. Which way do we go? And where? I can't move another step. I'm scared to death. I want to lie down and go to sleep and wake up from this nightmare. There seems to be a path leading off that way. We have got to keep moving, Marion. Come on. George, is that smoke? Yes, it is. Up ahead. The path we're on, I never thought about it. What? This path has to be made by someone or something coming and going. See what you mean. Try not to make a sound. We're coming to the top of a hill. Shh. Stay back a bit. Georgia. Look, down there. It's a village. We're on the road into town. Look at those people. It's just like the man I saw in the picture. Look at the top of those poles. Are they? It's skulls. Come on, back down the path before they see us. How far do you think we've come from the village? I haven't the slightest idea. So hot. Humid. I can hardly breathe. We're going to have to find some kind of shelter. Yes, it's starting to get so dark. And there's no telling what comes out at night in this place. Georgia? Huh? Listen. Sounds like water. It is. Up ahead, a waterfall. Well, at least maybe we could get cooled off. Oh, it should be fresh for drinking. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Don't get too close. Those rapids are full of rocks. It's so fresh. So cool. Marion? Look over there. On the other side. What do you see? It looks like a cave just under the bank. Yes, I see it. It might be a safe place for the night. Here we are, down on the rock. Yeah, I'm okay. It seems to be a good-sized opening. It's so dark in there. Maybe there's something in there. Oh, wait, my cigarette lighter in the pocket of my slacks. At least we'll know what we're getting into. It's not bad at all. It's like a large room. Someone's had a fire in here, too. We're not the first tenants.
Georgia, there's some kind of animal lying over there in that corner. We better get out of here fast.
It's not moving.
Georgia, go any closer. What's the matter with you?
Marion. Look. It's the telephone repairman.
What? Get back. Get back. I got a stick.
You? Here.
Women. 2 women.
You're the phone man, Mr. Maxwell.
Oh, this gets worse all the time. You're the lady with the crazy wall.
Yes, the same thing happened to you.
What happened to me? I was fixing the phone, and all of a sudden a lion leaped out at me, and I've been roaming around in the jungle. I just don't know how many days.
That's what happened to us. You've been here a whole week.
Is that how long? I've been hiding from animals and headhunters and eating berries.
There's no telling how long we'll all be here.
Is there any way back?
We hope so. But we just don't know where to look. Every part of the jungle looks like every other part.
Not so. I've been here longer than you. Now, there are certain spots that are really different.
In what way?
Well, I've come on places where the foliage looks almost fake. Now there's one spot where there are more birds. Now, they all seem to gather together. I saw this bird sitting up in a tree, and all of a sudden it flicks its tail, you know, and a big feather flies out, and right before my eyes, it disappeared. It just disappeared into thin air.
The feather. Was it blue?
It could have been. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was.
And I know where it landed. Can you find this place where the birds gather? That may be our way back.
I think so. It's downstream a ways.
What do you mean, Georgia?
The blue feather we found on the floor of the den. It must have come from that bird. We were standing inches away from you, Mr. Maxwell. Neither of us knew it.
I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
No, you couldn't. But if we can find those birds, we might be close to getting out of this whatever it is.
Well, it's too dark to try now. But we could in the morning.
We must in the morning.
Is it much further to where the birds are?
See that clump of tall trees in the distance? Well, it was just to the right of them that I saw the birds, and down below was where the ferns and things looked different.
But do we have to go that far? I'm exhausted.
What's that large dark area up ahead?
That beats me. Must be a bog or something.
You know, it looks to me as though it's moving.
It does. It's sort of rippling.
It might be quicksand. I don't remember seeing it before.
It must stretch for miles. Can we get across it?
It depends on what it is.
I think it's moving toward us. Look.
It's spreading like a big oil slick.
It's moving, and it is headed toward us.
Darn if I can tell what it is.
We better turn back.
We're too late.
Oh, good Lord. They're ants. Millions of ants.
Run this way.
They're all around us. Acres of their legs. What can we do?
Keep moving. Stop and don't do any good.
Get them off.
Get away, you devils.
My hair.
Come on, fast. One chance. Get to the river. Run!
Hello? Jim? Who's there?
Elliot Mann.
Oh, hi. Hey, what are you doing outside?
I just drove up. Georgia told me she was spending the weekend. I wanted another look at that mural. No one answers. I guess the girls are out.
Probably antique hunting. They said they were doing that today. Come on in. Door's open. Not like Marion to leave without locking the front door. Well, I got back a day early. Say, it's strange. All the lights are on. It's only 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it looks like they were having a party. Coffee and brandy.
Elliot, something's wrong. Marion would never leave the den like this.
Hey,
That's curious. A blue feather.
Where did that come from?
It was on the floor here.
Marion doesn't have any feathers.
This is from a tropical bird.
I want to know where Marion and Georgia are.
We're almost to the river.
I don't think I can go another step.
Oh, you can.
Help.
Come on. We're ahead of the devils. It's just a few more yards. That's it. Into the water. We're safe from them now. It's not far to the other side. Just follow me. Here, I'll help you out.
I'm up. Thanks. Oh, any idea where we are?
No, not anymore. I'm going to take a look over the top of the bank.
I'm so tired, George. I think I'm going to die. No, you're not. We're going to get out of this. We don't know where to go. Don't know what to do. All this wandering around and being chased for nothing. Marion, look. Through the ferns. Is that a man? Crouching? Yes. It's one of the headhunters.
Well, there's nothing familiar on top of...
Look over there. There's a headhunter looking at us through the ferns.
Oh.
What'll we do?
Stay still. He's alone.
There he goes.
He's running away. Yes, he's probably gone for help. We better get out of here before they get back.
They know this place better than we do. We'll never escape them.
Look, I don't want to end up on one of those poles.
I wonder if we have any choice.
Elliot, Look there, in the lower left-hand corner of the wall.
What?
A face. I swear, it's a woman's face.
Where?
Through the ferns. Wait. It's gone. It was the perfect outline of a woman's face.
They're on their way. They'll probably try to circle around us and cut us off.
They'll find us. They'll kill us.
We have got to keep going.
We can't get away from them. We can't.
Up ahead. Look, the birds. That's the spot I told you about.
We might find a way.
No, I spear. I'm hit.
No, help me. He's hurt.
Oh.
Past those trees. Past the trees. There it is. Lord, Marion, help me. We've got to help him. The house, the den is right through those trees. Yes, you're right. We found the way. Help me drag Maxwell. Take his arm. Hurry, please. We found it. Lord, help us get there. Please help us. It's Jim. Jim.
Marion!
We're coming through. We're here. Oh, help him. It's the phone man.
Spear in his back.
They're after us. The headhunters. Stop them. Do something.
There's one thing that might stop them. My camera's in the car. I'll be right back. They're deathly afraid of this. I captured more than their souls when I took that picture 2 years ago.
Pulling back. They've seen you.
All right, you devils. I got your souls once before. I'll get them again. They're disappearing.
Look. The whole photo mural just going. It's fading away every time you shoot.
I don't believe my eyes. I don't believe it.
The wall is white. There's not a trace of the mural left.
No one could explain what had happened. Had Elliot captured not only the souls of the natives, but the very soul of the jungle itself? Had the supposed bewitchment of the house brought it to life? Who can say? The mural is gone now, and so are Jim and Marion Sage. They put the house up for sale and bought a townhouse in the city. The last I heard, they still hadn't found a buyer. I happened by the house on Chimney Pot Lane a few weeks ago and peered through the windows. Curious. There was a pantry where I thought Jim and Marion had put in a breakfast nook, and one wall in the kitchen looked burned by a fire long ago. Well, perhaps they'll find a buyer soon. Any takers? Our cast included Marion Seldes, Terry Keane, Earl Hammond, and Sam Gray. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS News. Two major airlines are facing strike deadlines. One has arrived. The other is an hour from now. This is Doug Poling reporting on the CBS Radio Network. About 5,800 ground workers at Pan American World Airways have threatened to walk out at this hour as talks continue in New York. The company would not say if Pan Am flights will be grounded if there is a strike. An hour from now, pilots are scheduled to walk out at Northwest Airlines. Those talks broke down in Minneapolis on Friday, and pilot union spokesman Gene Cragness gave their version of why.
In actuality, the mediator delivered a demand by Northwest Airlines that we substantially pare down our list of open issues as a precondition to returning to negotiations. This demand by Northwest was totally unrealistic and unacceptable.
But Roy Erickson, vice president of Northwest, blames the union for the collapse of talks.
The breakdown was caused by the pilots' union refusal to submit a written listing of unresolved issues together with the union's position on these open issues and rejecting the National Mediation Board's request. Pilots' union officials have made it impossible for constructive talks to continue at this time.
Northwest is the nation's seventh largest airline, flying about 10 million passengers a year. More news in a moment.
Say, have you heard the latest on Delta Super Saver fares?
I know. I can't believe it. They're so low.
Well, believe it. If you catch a Delta night coach, you can fly for 40 to 50% off the regular day tourist fare on round trips.
40% off on weekends, and wow, 50% off on weekdays.
Or if you take a daytime flight, you can get 30 to 40% off regular day tourist on Delta round trips.
Isn't it something? 30% off on weekends and 40% off on weekdays? I love it.
Yeah, no big strings either. You just make your reservation and buy your ticket 30 days ahead of time and stay for 7 to 45 days at wherever you're going. Super Saver fares are good to any Delta city in the U.S. Of course, there's a limited number of seats.
Oh, I better call Delta or the travel agent now.
When fares get this low, you just gotta go.
FBI Director William Webster says the Bureau is investigating 574 cases involving possible corruption by past and present public officials. Webster did not name any of them. He said the investigations date back 3 to 4 years and involve senators, congressmen, governors, state legislators, mayors, and local police officials. The chairman of a House subcommittee that oversees the FBI says Webster's statement slanders hundreds of unnamed public officials. Democrat Don Edwards of California says he'll take action.
We'll have Director Webster at a hearing very soon and ask him why he is following this course of conduct, because I'm sure that all the members of the subcommittee and indeed the full committee will disagree strongly with this kind of behavior.
Edwards says Webster's statement smacks of McCarthyism. In Seoul, sources at the South Korean Foreign Ministry have told CBS News the pilot and the navigator from a Korean airliner downed in Russia will be turned over to the U.S. consul in Leningrad about midday Saturday. Soviet authorities held the two crewmen for questioning when they released the passengers and the rest of the crew last Sunday. The Korean jet was forced down by Soviet military planes after straying into Soviet territory last week. A New York congressman says the forced resignation of Major General John Singer Singlob is a frightening and disturbing development that places a cloud over the leadership of the Army, the Pentagon, and the White House. Democrat Samuel Stratton, chairman of the Armed Services Subcommittee on Investigations, says military officers should not be fired for expressing the truth. Singlob was called to the Pentagon Friday after he criticized President Carter's decision not to build the neutron bomb. Shortly after his meeting with top brass, he announced his retirement. Friday night, Singlob said in Atlanta, "I have no regrets." Funeral services are to begin Saturday for the victims of the scaffolding collapse that killed 51 workers Thursday near St. Mary's, Virginia. Services are expected to continue until Tuesday. Federal safety officials are saying it could be several weeks before they're able to determine what caused the scaffolding to fall. A Chicago woman has been indicted and jailed on more than 500 counts of welfare fraud. She was charged with using 5 names to obtain $118,000 in welfare funds over a period of nearly 6 years. The Cook County Attorney's Office said this is the biggest welfare fraud case in Illinois history. The woman, 30-year-old Arlene Otis, is a University of Illinois graduate student in criminal justice.
This is Doug Poling, CBS News.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the halls of mystery, the corridors of terror, where the impossible becomes the probable, and the unexpected becomes the accepted. Because in this exciting theater of the mind, the things you don't see but imagine are far more terrifying than anything we might show you. Oh, you'll hear strange things, and these will conjure pictures that only you can produce. For starters, let's listen in on a phone conversation between electronics engineer Roy Watson and his boss, Andy Carter.
Hello, Roy. I know it's 10 o'clock at night, but I've got something strange over here at the lab. Can you come right over?
Well, sure, Andy. Well, what's up?
It's something on the L43 tape recorder.
The one I brought home the other night?
Yeah, and while you were using it, it picked up those sounds you've been telling me about.
Well, the mice?
I don't know what you've got in those walls of yours, but they're sure not mice. I want you to get over here and listen to them.
Our mystery drama, Sagamore Cottage, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Bob Juran and stars Bob Caliban and Carmen Matthews. Large houses have large shadows and large secrets. Far out on Long Island, New York, sits a large house with very large shadows. The Sagamore Estate, once the showplace of the island. The estate still stands, but the happy days have died with the generations. To make ends meet in maintaining the estate, Miss Eleanor Sagamore, the last remaining family member, rents out a small cottage, the caretaker's cottage in better days. And it's to this cottage and this foreboding estate that young Roy and Peggy Watson are now traveling. Two destinies are fast approaching each other, and what will happen, only time can tell.
Well, we ought to be within sight of it soon. The real estate agent said it was only 10 miles.
Roy, did you think he acted funny?
About our renting the cottage?
Yes.
Well, frankly, I did. He insisted there were better and more attractive places, but not for the price.
We don't have to take it. Oh, there, up ahead. That must be it.
Oh, it has to be it. From the description we got. We'll be there in a minute.
I don't see any cottage yet. It must be behind the house.
Yeah, it probably is. The gatehouses were near the front of the estates. The caretakers live back in the gardens.
It's been some time since anyone cared for these grounds.
Well, I imagine the old girl has little enough to live on without expensive gardeners.
Oh, the house doesn't look too bad. But I'm sure it's nothing like it was.
Well, let's go. She must have seen us arriving.
It's so still. How does she stand it all alone?
That's her problem. Come on.
You didn't have to ring. I saw you.
Miss Sagamore, we're the people about renting the cottage.
I know it. Who else would be coming up to Sagamore?
Well, can we see it?
You'll have to see Miss Sagamore first. She must decide if you're right for it.
Well, then you're not...
I'm Margareta.
Show them in, Margareta. Don't stand there crabbing.
You heard her. Come in.
I'm Miss Sagamore.
How do you do?
That will be all, Margareta.
Yes, Miss Sagamore.
Shall we retire to the library? Actually, I could answer the door faster than Margareta, but she's been here so long I couldn't hurt her feelings. I have to allow her the chores.
I understand. It's nice of you.
We arrived at Sagamore the very same day. She came to work as a housemaid the day I was born. But you're interested in the cottage, not in us?
Well, we would like to see it.
Please sit down. What brings you to the island, Mr. Watson, is it?
Yes. I'm starting a new job out here with Crown Electronics.
Oh, that ghastly building 2 miles down. I've heard they do evil things in there.
No, it's an electronics research firm.
Ray guns and weapons.
Not quite. We're experimenting with a new transistor. I've been hired to head a team. It's my specialty.
I know nothing about it except it's evil, but I won't hold it against you. I like you both. You know, Mrs. Watson, you strongly resemble Marie Antoinette. Has anyone ever told you that?
Well, no.
A striking resemblance. Turn your head a little to the side.
Oh, well...
Yes, even the profile.
Perhaps we could see the cottage?
Oh, of course. I get carried away sometimes.
That's all right. I knew I married a queen.
It's quite remarkable. Quite.